Good Saturday afternoon to you folks of nowhere. In this video, we'll be playing Super Robot Wars J, or Super Robot Taisen J. Originally released for the Game Boy Advanced. One of many Super Robot Wars titles. That's gonna be a... Can't switch between that and Twitter. Kiyok. Not to be careful. Anyway, the reason I picked Super Robot Wars J for this particular video is because a person was very kind to have translated this and released that translation. The short history of the reason why most Super Robot Wars titles don't ever come into America is because the numerous shows that are licensed aren't licensed in or shouldn't say not licensed in America, but basically not licensed for this particular platform in America. So you'll see a lot of the Super Robot Wars original generation titles like OG, OG2, and that side-scrolling fighting one, I forget what it was, Divine Wars, I think. You'll see US releases of those because they were all original characters and original suits that Von Presto designed. So they, of course, will release here, but to my knowledge, not a single one of the other Super Robot Wars titles has made it to America. Let's see, who do I want to pick? I will pick Calvina, because why not? The other reason I picked J is because it contains pretty much a lot of my favorite shows. You got your staples like Mazinger Z, whatnot, but you also have, this was, I think, the first title that introduced Gundam Seed, and it was the first or second title that introduced Nadesico, which, for anybody who knows me well enough, knows that Nadesico is my second favorite? Well, you know, I don't really like to say first. It really should be my first favorite, but I don't really like to say anything is my first favorite. It's definitely in my top 5, though. A space occupied by Angelic Layer, Nanoha, slowly creeping up on other stuff. Anyway, so basically, give you kind of the quick rundown here. They give you a starter suit, the Belzoot. You can actually rename that to anything you like. You actually can rename a lot of shit here. Like, you can rename, I have to think about it here. Remember all my buttons here. I have my standard USB controller that I'm using, even though this is a Game Boy Advance game, so technically there's only 2 buttons. Oh, sorry, 4 buttons if you count the shoulders. So, basically, you know, these are all my awesome abilities that I have. P standing for physical, B standing for beam, so I have a lot of physical and beam rifle type stuff. Beam weapons, rather. M is basically a wide area attack. I think it's referred to as like a map attack. And not really super useful that I recall in the beginning of the game, but like once you get like Freedom, Kira's lovely mobile suit, he has a lot of map attack bullshit, you know, because Jesus fucking Yamato and his beam spamming attacks. Oh right, you can actually choose which one you want here. So they give you the choice of 3 different suits to start out with, and each one kind of has different characteristics. So you see, you know, your top one here has the most HP and most energy, but it ends up being much slower mobility-wise, much slower movement-wise, and I think also there's some other caveats, but anyway, I generally prefer though to choose this one here. And of course now I can change my name, so I don't know if that really matters. Player name, you can change your mobile suit's name. You can, this part I think is actually freaking awesome. You can change all of your weapons' names. So if you don't want it to be missile launcher and you want it to be, you know, something like the Hand of God, you can do that. I think that's kind of pretty cool, and that's always been one of the defining features of the Super Robot Wars games, I feel, is that you can just change, like, all your shit. Just entirely, so. Anyway, I'm just going to keep all the defaults. So this next screen here is you're allowed to choose basically three of what you call your favorite series. You will end up using everybody from all of these series, but you can give an extra, you know, half percentage of experience and money and upgrade slots to what you consider to be your favorite shows. So obviously your Bon Presto Originals will be your actual mobile suit, so I'll probably choose that. We got Mobile Fighter G Gundam, Gundam Seed, Lazinger, Green Powered, Nadesico, yes, Deckman Blade, Full Metal Panic, Easy Kaiser, the Combattler. So I think there's more than this, but maybe it's in the second half, I don't remember. So anyway, we're going to choose the originals, we're going to choose Nadesico, and I'm going to choose Seed. So that'll be the favorites. I have determined this location, milady. I'm going to try and reason with him. The best part about this is that, with it being translated, is that I can actually read the story. I've played a lot of the Super Robot Wars games, mostly on the DS, but I've never been able to actually like read any of the dialogue because obviously it's all in Japanese, and I don't know Japanese. So there's that. Fortunately, for a lot of the games, the stories tend to be pretty much kind of various versions of the actual shows. So, like, you'll notice that, I think we start with the Nadesico arc first. That same dream. The first few missions also are sort of different depending on who you chose for your first character. And see, you already see the mention of Jovian Lizard, so pretty much means we're going to start out with Nadesico's story. Like I said, with Nadesico, take off. Yeah, so like I said, you know, if you're familiar with any of the shows that are featured in the game, you'll probably understand kind of what's going on anyway, even if you don't have to read the dialogue, because it kind of mostly follows the original stories. So, and since I've seen Nadesico many times, I know exactly how the show goes. It will deviate somewhat from the original story, especially as you start to smash together the stories of all the other shows. I'm not sure if they've done that for the if they've done that with the newer ones like Z1, Z2, I mean Z2 and Z3. It seems to me like they're kind of starting to stray somewhat away from like using the original stories of the shows, and they're kind of like going for this like kind of original story that they're just fitting all the various characters and suits around, but I don't know. I was watching a couple of videos earlier of Z3 around the Wing Zero arc, and it did kind of look like they were going for somewhat of the same story as that, so... Our company wants you to become a cook. Nergal Group's intelligence network is vast. What he means to say is Goat Hori is fucking awesome. Deleting data? Well, that's a shame. I happen to specialize in backup recovery. Backup and disaster recovery. Ugh. Speckled visage of yours back. We need your high degree of skill and knowledge in battle. But if you're behind a block bot, I'm sorry, that won't work. Heyo! Yeah, I like to mock things in other things. I'm so meta. Funny thing about the image feedback system thing, I tried to tell my wife that I wanted to get a tattoo of that on my hand. She said no. So heartless. Tax exempt. Hey, it's good old Akito. Akito. I'm pretty sure somebody used to give me shit for how that name was pronounced when I first watched that show. Because I think the English dub, they say like Kidō or something like that, when it should be Akito. I don't know, I think people who kind of obsess over that sort of thing is kind of stupid. Oh, so... It's not like I don't like it. I can't even do this under. It's not like I do it because I like it. Aren't you just a darling? Maximum dare. He was such a sucker in that show. Eureka! Oh, wait. Have we met before? What? So basically we're following the first couple episodes of Nadesico, except we have our main character kind of in the middle of it all. No, he's not a pilot, he's a cook. And his parents died, so that makes him Batman. He's Batman Cook. Cook Batman. Chef Batman. He's not the chef that we need right now. Oh, God, Goji. Gekigan Blade. Best fucking chief engineer in the world, besides Geordie LaForge. Atake. And who the hell is this professor? Estevalis. I have an Estevalis model somewhere. I don't remember where it went, though. It was one of the blue ones, though. The newer ones. It wasn't one of the old-school red ones. Cheery Amato. That was another constant point of contention, was the whole super upper, super napalm line from that show. I wonder if anybody still has heated discussions about translation bullshit in anime. Hurry! My girl! Just nice to meet you. Seems that way, yes. Oh, do we get it? Do we get it? Yes. V. Best captain ever. Sorry, I'm just going to paste a screenshot of that. Plus 30. Oh. Print screen key not working? There it is. Alright. Back to it. Oh shit, son. Oh, of course their first battalion's been wiped out. They were just full cannon fodder anyway. I'm sick of getting involved in things, but I just climb into a robot and just made it move, because, you know, that makes sense. Giggle. You can't be a decoy. It's too much. I understand. Take one for the team. Call me when you're done. Oh, and good luck. Alright, here we go. So, of course, my victory conditions is that I have to make it through 10 turns, and all the enemies annihilated, and if I get shot down, I game over. Let's do this shit. Leroy Jenkins. Alright, so... Spirits are freaking awesome, and I will come back to those as I do things. Landing, I think, pretty much just means I'm not in the air, because I believe the Estivalises can do land and whatnot. Land combat. I was looking for words there. So, of course, I get some fun stuff. Immediate knife, rapid rifle, immediate knife, Gekigun flare. That'll be fun. So, alright, let's do some... beat some shit up here. Looks like I only got a couple of choices here. Let's go for the knife. You go, Cook. You go. Not enough to one-shot him, though, unfortunately. Oh, yeah, distortion field. Unfortunately, that's my only unit out there, so... I gotta somehow defend from all this. So you see these percentages, of course, means he has a 59% chance of hitting me, and I have a 100% chance of counterattacking. So that's, of course, based on several different attacks, so I can do the rapid rifle, I can just do pure defense, then I can try to evade. Personally, I think I could take a little bit of damage here, so I'm going to go for a full attack. Ooh. Took about 500-ish damage there. But I will retaliate with a rifle. I'm not too good at shooting, but... And we'll be down for the count. Oh, no, that's the other one. Right. So again, we're looking at the same thing here. And I think I'll let him hit me. Ooh, evaded. Okay, so he missed there, and... It's not called Gekigan Shot, you weeaboo. Get wrecked. Kabloom! Ah, somehow survived. Alright. Eventually I'll probably turn off, or skip through some of these animations, but I figure for the purposes of the video I'll show you a little bit of the animations first. And 100% here. Yeah, distortion field. Oh, he's gonna do the Gekigan punch, isn't he? Yeah, son. Oh, one shot. Beat that dude. Yeah, unfortunately, I like your enthusiasm, but you're down to now 30 energy, which... Now, the Estivalises are cool in this game because they can actually get their energy back by sitting around the Nadesico's energy field, similar to the show. Whereas the other suits will unfortunately have to dock to resupply. So that kind of sucks, but, you know, dems the pits. So, move over here, and... give him the knife. So I have 3 left, and I still have, like, several rounds left, but pretty sure they'll probably either going to get reinforcements or something else here. So now here I don't even have the opportunity to counterattack, so I'm going to go for an evasion. Looks like I do have the field. Oh, what the shit? 26% chance I still get knocked out. So I have, like, little energy left. Okay, I'm gonna go for another evasion, hopefully. Skip past that. Shot down the missiles that time. Go for another evade. Skip past that. Ouch. The distortion field absorbed some of that, but now I have, you know, barely any energy here, so... Alright, let's see what I can do. Oh, I can't do anything. Shit. So, yeah. No energy means I can't even move at the moment. So... we're going to do the spirit commands. Spirit commands basically is all sorts of crazy shit, you know, courage and hot blood and all that. My only one here is focus. So you see where it says hit rate and evasion increased by 30%, so do that. See, now my evade should be pretty substantial here. Missed. Missed. Countercut. Second wave. Oh, shit. And here's where we get finally get some reinforcements in here for me. Always prepare for the worst. That seems like a good motto. Butler. He's the cook. The hell are you doing out here? Alright, well, you can't really move at all. Alright. I keep forgetting that the directional pad works on this one. Alright, let's see. You cannot really do anything at the moment. You can't even move anything. Oh shit, that's great. Alright, so I'm gonna do a focus for you. Let's check on battlers here. So Huma's... I think you can actually change who the main pilot is for this, but probably not from this screen, unfortunately. So they've got some fun attacks as well. And each person in there has their own spirit points and spirit attacks, so... You see this one, his restores his HP. Next attack of the unit deals 10 damage. Strike is a good one, 100% hit rate for one turn. And Alert, there's a 100% chance to dodge next turn. Guts. Guts is the best fucking one. Fully restores HP. But you notice it costs 40 points, and he only has 37, so his are going to be useless until he levels up. This one's a good one too. Restores target ally by 2,000 points. A lot of them overlap too. This one's good for EXP. Alright, anyway. Move. Fly, you fools. Looks like Super EM Yo-Yo's all I got. 100%, huh? Alright. Gonna yo-yo you to death. Heard you like yo-yos. You put some yo-yos in your yo-yos so you can yo while you yo. Good damage. I like how this slows up here, even though I'm running this on a pretty fast processor. Bastards. I'll have him split one and one. Nah, no. Keep them together. That's right, he can do repairs. I forgot. Yeah, so he has a he has a repair ability. So that's pretty useful. Oh, I forgot about this too. So there's also different parts of the terrain that you can get some particular benefits from. So where I happen to be standing right now is pretty much nothing. But if I have them go to the building, they get some defense benefits, but their evasion also goes down. So. Oh, and here it lists all the different skills, and I think you can actually like choose from here as it. So, fun stuff. Not sure what that does. So we'll save all in there. It's funny how they won't even come anywhere near me, so that I can knife them to death. Oh, but you will. Brave you are. Damn. Eat shit. Oh, you're gonna die. Oh, they're gonna do a combination attack? Or rather, probably what it'll be is it'll be a he'll defend. Yeah, there you go. Support defense. This got used in a lot of the GBA and DS games. You could swap somebody in and have them take a little damage for you. Big blast! Took care of those four. So now if I move there... attack. Hey, level up. I didn't use focus on this round here. But the evasion's pretty good at the moment, so... Bam. And everybody picks up a level here. Just keep this going. Ooh, that time. Critical hit. Picked up a heart there. Give him some repair. You're still useless. So almost to the 10th turn here. Just got a couple of things to mop up. Oh, I should have chose that different. Oh well. Of course, reinforcements. This game does that quite a bit. They like to do the whole fucking reinforcements thing. It'll be just like wave and wave and wave of shit. Fortunately, Nadesico hurried. Yeah, son. And that's the end of that battle. You stop interrupting me. Oh. Joke's on you, I was only pretending. A lot of people on this ship going full Macintosh, it seems. Heyo! God damn those question mark heads. It seems like Anonymous is, you know, plotting to strike. Let's see, here you start to see the formings of the seed story. I would totally enjoy Super Robot Wars doing a story with Nadesico, a Gundam Age, and Aldanoa Zero, since they all involve Mars. That'd be some ridiculous, ridiculous. Anyway. Intermission. Basically the screen in between missions. You can do all bunch of crap. As you see with all the different options I have here. So, pilot stats right now, my highest level is the Combattler team. Followed by Kidō and then, you know, everybody else. And people have some points. So, start with him. He seems to be pretty much kind of, you know, everything here. So melee weapon attack power up, long range weapon attack power up, receive damage down, defense skills and critical rate up, evasion up, hit rate up. Combattler's really good at basically a lot of stuff, so I mean, it's kind of... I usually try to go for like just a sort of a rounded peel here, but probably what I'll do is I'll dump a couple of... I'll dump a point in evasion and hit right now to start out with. Not sure if you can actually change any of that later on. Kidō's got 1 point to distribute. His I will probably put into melee. Just because he has decent melee. I think that's all the points I've got. Yep. They give you they give you Yurika and Rui from Nadesico, even though they have other members, because their two stats I think affect the weapons on the ship. Modules. I don't have any, I think, yet, so that's not really much of a problem. Transfer roster, I don't really... Oh, okay, yeah, so transfer roster basically just means you can actually transfer who is the main pilot of suits that support it. And at the moment, it's only Blue Earth and Nadesico. But actually, if I recall, it also changes the animation somewhat. So, I'll keep them as it is, though, for now. Unit stats. Obviously, Nadesico's the tops with HP-wise. They list all the different Estivalis configuration types you can have. So you have, like, the air version, you have the zero gravity version, you have the, I think one of these is the beefed up, you know, bunch of fucking weapons version. And of course you can do unit upgrades with the available money you have, which for me at the moment is not a whole lot. So as you see, I can spend all my money right now and upgrade him to, you know, more HP. You also notice I get all the extra bubbles here because I chose Nadesico as a preferred series. So his maximum HP could be 6,300. Pretty ridiculous for an Estivalis. I'm not going to spend any money, though, on upgrades at the moment, just because I want to get some more cash before I start spending it. Weapon upgrades, pretty much kind of the same thing. You can actually upgrade the attack power of your weapons. It's not individual weapon, it's all weapons, so bring it up a peg and it's raise that up pretty well, but that of course costs quite a bit as you go up the chain. So parts, you notice here I picked up a couple of parts in that last battle, and I think I might actually use them. So propellant tank restores all energy. Oh, these are both consumables. So consumable just means that, you know, they're a one and done use in there. Don't think I really need to put... We'll throw a repair kit on him, but I think I'll keep the propellant tank for... Yeah, I'll give it to him right now. Mainly because I usually keep all the Estivalises around the Nadesico, so they keep their constant supply of energy. And I send the other units out. Because I pretty much use the Estivalises as kind of like the defense ring around the Nadesico. So. And this is where you can change the unit variants, so yeah, airframe, ground frame, artillery frame. Right now he's got the 0G frame because we're in space, so I'm going to keep him with the 0G frame because, well, we're in space. I think I had a previous save file in here. I don't remember much about it, so I'm just gonna write it. Then, of course, you could sell money, sell things, so if I really wanted to, I could have sold those parts for money. And, of course, you can... I can't do that yet. You can rename your shit. Puzzle Robo, I don't remember what this is. I think it's basically just like battles, extra battles that you can do for money, so if you need some money, you know. So, anyway, we'll continue on. UEFA. Stephen Colbert, is that you? Oh, it's Mustache Man. Here, of course, she sort of starts plots between Nadesico and Seed intertwine, as you know, he's suggesting, I want to use the Nadesico to fight Plant. Since obviously of course, now you're starting to see some enemy faces show up. I've tried to watch as many shows as I could to understand like all the different plot lines, but I don't think I've seen this one here, so... I never actually saw that show. I tried to make it a point to watch like as many Super Robot short shows as I could back in like 2007 or 2008, but there's a lot. Some of them are kind of hard to obtain too, so... Shield. My name is Damn You. Z. Basinger has been, I think, in like almost every Super Robot Wars game. I can't even really think of any that they weren't in some form or fashion, especially in the GBA and DS games. I'm pretty sure they're in in W. I know they're in W. I'm pretty sure I've played them in W, and I think the other one I have, R or whatever, they're also in. My parents were murdered, so I had to become Batman. But then I realized that I can't become Batman because I didn't have an Alfred, so now I have to figure out how to cook for myself. I'm also on this mission to make the very, very best paella. Whatever the fuck it was he tried to make. Someone killed my parents for a reason. And that reason was so that you could become Batman. This grim, dark, and serious of yourness. What she's actually saying, Kidō, is that you should stop being an edgelord. Captain, my captain. Get back to your bridge. Project Scaparelli. Mars? Mars? Get the gunk out of your ears, Megumi. Mars. Duh. God. No, Jupiter. See, here we cross another seed. Another seedism here. He mentions the plant and the anti-omni and orb. Orb. Kigali is crying. Of course, they're all dead. Cosmic Culture Club. Put you in your place. Captain. Captain. God, this is making me want to watch Nadesico now. extreme girl. And a fleet girl. Hehe. Not really, no. For justice. Ooh. Alright. So I can deploy 5 units, and I have 5 units. So, everybody gets on the map. Space Gengar. Pretty easy conditions here. Kill everybody, don't lose the Nadesico. Alright, so... So you notice the yellow squares, that is the effective range of... I can keep the Estivalison within the Nadesico and keep it completely powered up energy-wise. So I'm gonna have him go up there. Good to keep people kind of stuck together as far as their affiliations, because they'll provide various support characteristics here. Criticals. Quite a bit of damage on that end, but we will repair. Move the old Mazinger into position here. Did full damage there. I believe she also has some parrying, so we'll use that to help him out there. And have him go out of the range here and do a few attacks. You notice I've just lost the shield, but that's worth it. Go ahead and take out this guy. Pretty much similar attacks to Kidō's. Akito's. Akito. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Get wrecked. And I'll actually move the Nadesico forward a little bit. Put him back in range. He's got an attack left. Big blast. This dude. One shot. Bad. Warships are coming down here. Support defense work there for him. Take on Z. Armor down. Enemies tend to go after, like, the strongest, pretty much the strongest people, so... yeah, might as well fully defend. Somebody's going to take on Aphrodite A here. People taking some hits here. Fortunately, the Estevalis here is pretty good for cleaning up some small fry. Excel gained. Throw the Nadesico into this battle. Nice. Of course, they have distortion fields too, so that kind of chunked into it. So we'll go for the full Monty here. Give him a repair boost there. Let's see. He's a pretty good choice for that. Because capital ship can't hit him that easily. So that's almost down dead there. Let's see if we can finish it off on this last shot here. Or blow, I should say. Damn, down, son. This is where I should hopefully get my suit here. Amazing power! Yeah! Wow! So there's two things left here. Aid. The edge of the edge here. Double level. Try something crazy here. Because if we've learned anything from the show, it's that if you want to negate a distortion field, Gakken Flare! Not sure if that really did much. Missed, though. So he's still out of range, but that's alright. Lure the capital ship into firing on the Nadesico. Oh. He goes for the counterattack to start. Ooh, actually, should I? Why wouldn't I do that? Oh, yes. The best, the best, the best. Izumi. The arrival of the three angels signals the beginning of a night of refreshing backup. You may call us the reinforcements. Yeah. Izumi puns are seriously the best puns. Forgot, yeah. Alright, got some more units. So let's get these guys over to the Nadesico's field. Is that stupid?
Right.
Little repair work here. Like having the asteroid cover anyway. Oh, those little puny gunboat ships? Seriously? I'm feeling a little dodgy at the moment. Oh, Jesus. See, this is the best part about watching or playing this in English. The full Azumi pun effect. You won't escape. Nice. Oh, somebody gonna take on Ryoko? Get it, son? Ooh. Pretty good. Oh, somebody's gonna take on me now. A main character suit. Ah, one shot. Yeah, whatever. Bam. Eat shit and die. So you notice that I put these guys in. Basically, it allows them to repair all of their units. So these two are all set. These two are still repairing, so I'm gonna bring them out. Need repairs. These repairs, so I will set them out. Repair the Nadesico. Oops. formation. Fury. They look like little crumpled balls or something. Notice a little heart icon there. It's obviously Kidō's unit. The reverse heart being Yurika. And no allied units. Funny thing is, they have Ryoko's icon for Kidō, even though they haven't really quite reached that point. Series. Let's see, they are all set to come out, so I'll move them out here to the kind of let them sit back here for the moment. Nadesico is fully operational again. Send her down here and repair that a little. You get HP for it, so hey, or I mean EXP for it, so you know, hey, it's all good. I should have did some stuff. Oh well. I kind of like them coming to me because it's a lot easier to kind of fight that way instead of sending people out. Of course, they always try to go after the big boys. See, I could have used a map attack if they were all in, like, you know, a straight line. Oh no, they jiggled. Male gaze. This suit is big on guns. It's like a bow and arrow. do the combo with Kidō here. What? That's some bullshit right there. Should have finished you off earlier. But too bad. Critical. Good night.
The air tastes delicious.
She wants to know where the showers are. White links. Ah, more seed story here. Nuclear weapons on Junus 7. Right. point in... Since she relies on a lot of guns. No modules yet to put in. Here's a non-consumable. Here's a couple of non-consumable parts. This makes movement +1 and mobility +5. Sure if we put that on quite yet. Keep those out for now. See, everybody now has the option to choose different frames. But since we're still in space, 0G will do. So unit upgrades, I've got a little bit of cash. So I think I'll consider doing some upgrades here. So 3,000 times 5? 6. So I can spend basically 15,000 to upgrade all the Estivalises by 1 peg of HP and energy. Still got some left over. Known suit. Bump up. I have enough actually for everybody. Yeah, it seems to be 3,000 across the board. So everybody got a bump up here. Except for Nadesico, which also 3,000. Okay. Yeah, why not? So basically I had enough money there to give everybody a bump up on HP and energy, which is good for now. Alright, we'll do one more map here before I probably call it quits for now. Since I don't think anybody's even watching this live anyway.
idiots.